Hello Aquarius and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your Sagittarius full moon tarot scope for the full moon in Sagittarius on June 17th. You can take this as kind of a weekly reading, as this is a really expansive and very big full moon. So these energies aren't just going to be like a one-day thing at all. I actually expect these energies to be kind of kicking around and making changes and really having us really feel the effects of what's starting now all the way into August and September. So you can listen to this anytime between now and then. I kind of replaced the weeklies with this for the week just because I felt that these messages were more natural for the week and they would be more helpful for you guys. I don't know, Spirit just directed me to do it. So that's what we're doing, okay? So we're using the the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck here by Matt Hughes and the Morgan Greer Tarot. I actually just got these in the mail from my parents. They were visiting Salem, and whenever they go, they always bring something back for me, and when they send it to me, because I grew up like in that area, I've always loved Salem. I used to go there all the time. Like, I got deep ties there, so this is exciting, guys. I'm gonna use two decks that I really wanted to use for quite a long time now. So first, we're going to kind of go into just really an overview of the Sagittarius full moon. I'm not going to get too into the astrology just because there are other astrologers out there like Gregory Scott, Varush, Sarah Verba. They're all amazing, and they're gonna go into all that complicated jargon that's happening, because there's a lot happening and a lot of different squares, aspects, and interactions, especially between Saturn and Jupiter, that are making this so extra expansive. So let's get into this here. As you guys know, this cannot and will not resonate with all of you. Be aware that we have some mid-June readings as well. So if you want a more general tarot reading, more focused on, career, love, all that stuff, and what's going to be happening in June for you, I have a mid-June reading out for all the signs. There's one for each of them, so check that out, and check out the full moon video for your moon sign especially, and definitely your rising as well, okay? So this Sagittarius full moon on the 17th, which is actually when I'm doing this, it's in 25 degrees. It's also known as the strawberry moon, and it has us moving into this, again, very expansive, huge energy here. Very expansive, very all-encompassing, really growing, like just focused on growth type of energy here, because the sun is actually moving into Cancer, and we're going to be experiencing the summer solstice in Litha on the 21st. So that's just a few days after this, which is, again, lending to that energy of new beginnings, of all this new energy, new births. The halfway point in the year. Where are we going to be in the next half of the year? What's going to happen? Let's start making some plans. Let's start getting moving here, is really what this says. So this lunar cycle is really very powerful and is helping us connect to our truth, to the truth, and expand our consciousness. Sagittarius has this amazing thing about it, where they can just bring out the truth of a situation like it's no problem. So there's truths coming out here, especially with all the other interactions astrologically. It's a lot of truth telling, a lot of painful, sometimes painful truths here. So we have to look for where we're confusing fear and fantasy with our intuition, and pay extra attention to the inner realms. However, we need to remember to stay grounded and show up in our present, physical life here. Amidst all this deep truth work, again, there's this lively, curious, enthusiastic Sagittarian energy, and we're going to need to be careful not to over-idealize in that energy and give into self-deception, because we might want to ignore our intuition and possibly make poor decisions. The focus is really having us shift into, what hasn't gotten done. What do we need to get done to get to where we want to go? Where are the loose ends that we haven't tied up? What are the things that we haven't done that absolutely need to get done here? So let's see what this is bringing up in your energy, Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And also, I just want to say, I'm using my full moon oil for all these readings. If you want to get any full moon oil or any types of oils, I'll put the card in at the end. I know the woman who actually made these oils. They're amazing. She makes High John oil, full moon oil, new moon oil, any type of oil that you want. She can make it and send it to you. So I'll put that in at the end as well. I forgot to do that in the other videos, but for some reason, Aquarius, I remembered it for you. So maybe you guys want some oils. Who knows? Maybe you're Wicca. Let's see. What is this bringing up in your energy? What is this Sagittarius full moon doing for my Aquarian's energy? Oh my gosh, Seven of Swords. I knew it was coming out. I was like, what's happening? There is something, again, truths. I feel like you guys are getting to the heart of something. So you know that there's something more here. The World reversed. Oof, oh boy. And Five of Pentacles. What is going on, Aquarius? Okay, so some of us here I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling a sense of betrayal in some relationships here. I'm feeling like we felt, somebody has taken from us and run away. They have all these swords. You don't really know what they wanted from you or what they were doing, but you know that it was devious and kind of underhanded here. So some of us are, feeling that loss, feeling like we have a long, walk out in the cold now. This is a very spiritual time as well when you see the Five of Pentacles. Yes, it is difficult, and it's one of the most difficult cards to get in terms of how it makes you feel, what you're going through, which is a sense of lack, a sense of loss, a sense of I don't belong anywhere, and I definitely don't belong in there, like inside that church. He's bleeding, this woman's holding him, but they're outside the church, and they just feel destitute, poor, like they are suffering here. There's a true sense of suffering with the Five of Pentacles. It's but in these moments, we need to remember that spirit has our back, that spiritual warmth is there with us. We're not alone. Sometimes we have to go through these a long a long walk in the night with spirit, as I want to call it here. It's like taking a cold walk in the snow with spirit, and that's all you have. But it's not bad. Yes, it's painful, it might feel bad, but there are hardships here, maybe even financial, and maybe we've been ignoring the fact that we haven't really been working on financial, and we're really feeling that now. So if you guys had put finances and the practical energy in terms of building up our finances and money, and job situations here aside, it's really coming up to the forefront here. You're going to feel like maybe you even self-sabotage. So again, don't turn away from this self-sabotage energy. It's time to really look at it, to deal with it. The world reverse is always, again, it's kind of like we might have had really extreme expectations for ourselves, and yet we're realizing that maybe the expectations that we had are leaving us in the lurch here. Maybe we were trying to do something too big, too crazy here. We really weren't focusing on the reality. So let's see what does this mean by your energy with the Seven of Swords, world reverse. What's happening there? Yeah, Page of Swords. We definitely feel that somebody has wronged us, or, we're waiting for somebody to explain what happened here. We're wondering why things have happened this way. We might feel like somebody betrayed us again. Somebody, took money from us, took something from us here. Clarify the world first, the Five of Pentacles for your energy. For Aquarian's energy, Spirit, what do you want to tell us about Aquarian's energy? The world reverse and the Five of Pentacles. Eight of Swords reverse. Yeah, we're seeing something for what it is. It's like, if this isn't somebody else hurting us, this is us realizing where we have self-sabotage, like I've been saying, guys, and it's time to close out those chapters, to stop deceiving ourselves, and to stop pretending, that, we're going to get to where we want to go by doing it how we've been doing. We have a superficial vision that we can get there without, putting in the effort, without putting in a little bit of sacrifice here. But the Five of Pentacles says this is an energy of sacrifice, especially spiritually. You need to get back in touch and really realign with yourself and get more grounded here. Let's get some cards of advice for your energy and what's in your power, okay? Advice for... Actually, let's see what's in your power, and then we're going to pull a Stacey DeMarco Oracle card. What is in Aquarian's power in their energy? What is their power in their energy right now? Oof. Okay, Three of Cups, Two of Swords both came out. So, relying on friends could actually help you make a decision here. Relying on the women in your life. Here we see three women. The Three of Cups here, celebratory. We need to also make sure that we're not being so indulgent that that's where all of our money and time is going. Be careful not to overindulge, but also if somebody's, if you ask somebody for advice or somebody says something to you that's supposed to help you, don't take it so hard and don't ignore it. It's like you guys are like, nope, I'm going to blind my eyes and I'm going to, put up these swords here. I'm not going to look at which direction I have to go in. I'd rather just not do it. And it's like, okay, well, that's really not going to help you here. So your energy says to get back in touch, I think, with those friendships that you have, people that can help you. There's contentment and solace if we go for what we want, but we have to stop blinding ourselves to the truth here. The Two of Swords says, yes, we're at the point of a decision, and we can make the decision to celebrate and move towards the Three of Cups and move away from, also, again, drinking too much, eating too much, spending money on stupid things. If that's what's going on here, we need to, again, get that back into control. These aren't reversed, so I feel like, if that has been an issue, we're recognizing it. But also at the same time, we're not willing to do anything to change it. And the Two of Swords is there. We're sitting here and we know that there's a choice to make. We don't know which one to do. We need to stop having such blind faith here. you really need to stop conforming to the situation that is more comfortable, that we've been in. We need to go beyond this, take off the sword, take off the blindfold, choose a path here, and be very honest with ourselves, okay? So Aquarius, let's look at a message from the Halloween Oracle here. Whoa, dropped the book real hard there. Gosh, okay, so let's see. Message from Spirit of advice. Advice, oh my gosh, this Kim is flying out. Death. The eternal cycle begins here. Wow, okay, Spirit, you're coming in hot here. Don't be afraid if you pull the Death card, as it simply means that something is falling away or will do so you can begin strongly afresh. There is great power in this clearing. If you pull this card at Halloween particularly, the message is stronger still and you should actively celebrate this new beginning. However, to me this resonates more as obviously like if you pull this card at Halloween, at full moon particularly, this is a brand new beginning. Actively celebrate it. Remember that 3 of Cups? Instead of beating yourself up, celebrate your new beginnings. Work towards it. Get things done and be proud of yourself. Even if you haven't in the past, it's time to buckle down and to stop, living in regret and living in like, oh, maybe I should. Just do something if you need to. Alright, so let's get into the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck here, and we're going to check out what messages Spirit has for you, okay? Messages does Spirit have for my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Spiritual messages. What does Spirit want to tell you guys? Oh my god, there's the moon! Oh my god, this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. It is so beautiful, guys. I love this deck. I'm like, floored by how gorgeous it is. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, King of Wands. The Empress. Whoa, guys. Spiritual messages. Spirit, what do you want to tell Aquarius about Sagittarius full moon cycle here? I just get a really strong sense that, like, whatever is starting now, we're going to be feeling this deeply in, we're going to be seeing this continue in a much bigger way or kind of come to completion in Leo season here. It's either reaching a next level or, again, coming to completion. It's huge. But the moon, the King of Wands, the Empress, this is lovely, guys. Absolutely lovely energy. There's such a feeling of summer here. Wow. I just feel like with the moon, we could be looking at our deeper feelings here, our deeper inklings. When the moon shows up, there is this Piscean energy of needing to, explore things, explore our emotions, explore how we're feeling, explore, different pathways, different routes here. This is also, again, remember that this is a time of metamorphosis and transformation when the moon comes up here. Your lessons and what you're learning is all within. Your questions are within. We're diving deep and we're looking at, where are we not fulfilled and why? What do we need to do here? What needs to change? What do we need to purge that is an illusion? Okay, what kind of illusions have we built up in our life that are protecting us from possible, truths that might be things that we don't really want here. We need to tap into our inner awareness here, or trust our intuition, and really, delve into the subconscious and explore these certain feelings, these fears, these pushes that we're getting right now, okay? The King of Wands, actively tells you to talk about how you're feeling, to talk about, be vulnerable. Feel free to communicate about these things. Get in touch with that fire and, earth energy right here. That summery feeling. All these cards to me just feel like such summer vibes. Like, I love it. The King of Wands here is, again, he is very confident. He knows what he's doing. He's creative. He's got something that he wants to give out to the world, like, a message or, a leadership position. So it's time to take control and leadership of your life here. This little gecko. So maybe look out for lizards and animals as well, guys. I think that they could really, I don't know why, I just feel like that's kind of a message for you to pay attention to animals, pay attention to especially lizards. It's really standing out to me right there. Lizards, I don't know, maybe geckos, whatever that might be. The Empress, wow. And again, if you're in the southern hemisphere, this is still in time of new beginnings as well, just because it's winter solstice and not summer solstice. This is still that halfway point in the year where we can look forward to the next half year. The Empress is such an energy of, again, abundance of what are you trying to manifest. You need to manifest with your heart right here. Your intuition and heart need to come into your, need to come into how you're manifesting, how you're approaching the situation, and how you're progressing. There's also a sense of the divine feminine with these 3 feminine cards here. There's a lot of divine femininity of, water, earth. We got some fire here, which is a little bit more masculine, but we have quite a nice Quite a nice feel here. I really like it. I'm trying to describe, like, just how it just feels bright, sunny, wonderful. We have a lot of energy in terms of, asking is like, this type of energy right here is asking us to again reconnect with this bright summery energy, this Sagittarian energy, experience things as an adventure, and really use our creativity to bring in abundance, to find comfort and stability no matter where we are. The Empress doesn't have to worry. She knows she's bringing into the world is going to be successful. It's going to sustain her. It's going to be wonderful and beautiful. So you have to have trust and faith again, and in your intuition and in your heart you have to have that trust and faith there, because that's what the Queen of Cups talks about here. Gosh, she's like, I love these cards. They're so beautiful. I can't even get over it. There is this, again, she to me is kind of a lower echo of the moon energy, which is about, our intuition, getting in touch with that, delving deep into our unconscious, an unconscious emotion, and then bringing it out, literally manifesting it, giving birth to it with the King of Wands, the Empress here, with this masculine, feminine energy. You're literally giving birth to whatever you're delving into and finding in your unconscious here, which is amazing. Wow, I really love your messages, Aquarius. I really do. These are awesome. Yeah, you and Capricorn have some of my favorite readings this time, honestly. So lovely. So, okay, let's see. Stacey DeMarco, Halloween Oracle. Let's finish it up with a card from Spirit here. Any other messages from Spirit for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. Ooh, I knew this card was coming out. Invisibility, authenticity. Okay, awesome, guys. Again, I feel like we're bringing the invisible out and becoming more authentic. In areas where we thought, we couldn't before, we're like, no, I'm done, like, pretending. Okay, so the concept of invisibility is a double-edged sword. Whilst it is a powerful tool to be able to gain information or to assist whilst no one sees. So again, guys, don't be stalking people on social media trying to figure out what's going on. Just another little message I got there. Individuals using it are privy to information that may not be meant for them, and it may be taken out of context or unethically. It is a power of manipulation and easily abused. The idea of hiding away and not being seen is also a big part of the dark side of this concept. We are all born to shine our light out into the world and to take our roles. Hiding our talents, not expressing our true selves, stealing others' ideas or work, and being someone else rather than your authentic self are all aspects to consider should this card appear in your reading. So yeah, we need to be ourselves. We need to be true to ourselves. I think some of you guys have had a hard time bringing out some painful truths and being honest, open, and really true to your heart and how you feel. And now it's time to give birth to that side of you, to bring that into the world confidently and with your divine feminine and divine masculine energy all together. So this is really, really beautiful, guys. Alrighty, Aquarius, those are your messages. I'm wishing you guys nothing but blessings. Let me just finish this off with a couple little messages here for you guys. If you're interested in entering that contest for a free half-hour read, subscribe to the channel, share a video or share the channel on social media, and then also just email me right after. My email is right below this video in the description box, along with all the information you would need to book a private reading with me, if that's what you're looking to do as well. And for the Teespring discount, let's talk about the Teespring discount, because I just put up some designs and I'm working on all the rest of them, but until I get them all done, I'm still going to have them all out there. So they're in that little bar right below this video or any of my YouTube videos, or you can go on Teespring, look up Deku Tarot, and check out what I have. Use the code FULLMOON, capital F, capital M, when you check out to get 20% off, okay? 20% off your order. Again, FULLMOON, capital F, capital M. And you can use that discount code until the 30th of June. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful Sagittarius full moon cycle. You can use this as a weekly. You can come back to it any time in the next couple months and listen to these messages. All right? Thank you, guys. Namaste.